Hello, second graders. Look at the bottom of your page. You should be on page 105. Lesson 53, page 105. All right, let's look at the special sounds at the top of the page. Say them with me. Ready? Alt and thought, O-U-G-H-T, alt, alt, alt. Alt and caught, A-U-G-H-T, alt, alt, alt. All right, so circle the special sounds, stop the video and get that done, and then you may start it back. Okay, if you're back with me now, look at the remember in the middle of the page. An exclamatory sentence shows strong feeling and ends with an exclamation point. All right, so read the sentences. Draw 3 lines under each letter that should be capitalized and place the correct punctuation at the end of the sentence. So, why is Australia called the land down under? Right, we're going to underline the W 3 times, right? And we're going to put a what at the end? A question mark, okay, because that's a question. Look at the second sentence. Australia is a continent on the bottom half of the world. So first thing we're going to do is underline the A 3 times for Australia because it's the first word in the sentence. And we're going to put what at the end? Australia is a continent on the bottom half of the world. Sounds like a statement, doesn't it? Okay, the next one. When Australians celebrate Christmas, it is summertime. That would be different, wouldn't it? We want to underline the W 3 times and put a period at the end. That's interrogative. That's declarative sentence. It's telling us something. I am amazed at all the incredible animals in Australia. So we want to underline the I 3 times, of course. Then what kind of sentence is this? To say, I am amazed, that would be an exclamatory. Put an exclamation point at the end because that shows strong feeling. And the last sentence, koalas are so cute. We want to capitalize the K, so draw 3 lines under the K. And again, it's an exclamatory, shows strong feeling. Koalas are so cute. Put an exclamation point at the end. Number 3 says to write an exclamatory sentence about Australia. Just in reading these sentences, you've learned some things about Australia. You know, like, wow, Australia is called the land down under. Did you know that? You know, so to write an exclamatory, you've got to show strong feeling. I've learned so much about Australia. Or Australia is an interesting place. Okay? So pause the video and get your sentence written. All right, if you're back with me now, look at the dictation box at the bottom. The first thing you're going to do is write 2 special sounds from each of the words that I say. All right, so the first word is greater, greater. Now, there's 3 special sounds, but you only have to write 2 of those. So which 2 did you write? You have grr, A in steak, in bigger ER. So either one of those 3. You had to write 2 of them. Your next word is handspring. Spring. Handspring. 2 special sounds. Excuse me. This one's a tricky one. Spur-ing. There is no special sound in the word hand. Hand, and then spur-ing. Here's the only 2 special sounds. Okay, in the bottom box, you can see this sentence here. It says, Jan blank 2 rabbits blank hopping on the lawn. So I'm going to read this sentence correctly 2 times. Then you write the answers, the words that I left out in the blank. I'm only going to read it 2 times, so listen carefully. Jan saw 2 rabbits hopping on the lawn. Jan saw 2 rabbits hopping on the lawn. Write the missing words. Okay? Jan saw. I hope you spelled it correct. S-A-W. Saw 2 rabbits hopping, H-O-P-P-I-N-G, because, why? Because this is a short vowel. Oh, Lord, I can't write it like that. This is a short vowel, so you have to double the final consonant before adding the suffix hopping. All right, turn your paper over on the back. Number 1 at the top says, mark the circle next to the group of words that is a complete sentence. My Aunt Christy is from Australia. Sounds pretty good. My Aunt Christy from Australia. Which one is the correct complete sentence? The first one. My Aunt Christy is from Australia. Do the next, I'll do the next one with you. Grew up in the city of Melbourne, or she grew up in the city of Melbourne. The second one. We don't have all the information in the first one. All right, so read those next ones on your own. Stop the video and do those by yourself. Okay, if you're back with me, look at number 2. Place the correct punctuation at the end of each sentence. So we got to decide, is it telling with a period, declarative? Is it asking with a question mark? That would mean it's interrogative. Or is it exclamatory, showing strong feeling with an exclamation point at the end? All right, so let's read the first one. Have you ever seen a koala at the zoo? Okay, the words have you ever, that's a question, right? End that with a question mark. Koalas are not really bears at all. That's declarative, that's telling. Put a period there. Look at the next one. A mother koala carries her babies in her pouch the same way a kangaroo carries hers. So they're, not a bear. Bears don't do that. So is that telling, asking, or exclaiming? I think that's just telling, declarative, put a period. It is amazing that koalas sleep up to 22 hours a day. All right, the words, it is amazing, right? Exclamatory sentence, put an exclamation point. Look at number 3. Mark the circle under the word that is spelled correctly. All right, the first one is catch. Which way do you spell it correctly? I hope you marked the first one. C-A-T-C-H. Moving on. Stopping. Which one is correct? The double P. White. I with a long vowel. So I hope you marked the second one. White. The first word would be whipped. With a double P. And that's not what that word is, because that's not how you spell whipped. All right, the next row, the bottom row, voted. The first one, we only need one E in there. We do not need 2. Drop the silent E. Crunch. The first one, we do not need TCH in that word. TCH follows a short vowel, not a short vowel and a consonant. So we only need a CH. And the last one, match. I hope you picked the second one with the TCH. Okay, you may stop the video. You are finished with this lesson.